Hey fam, what's good? Welcome back to another JK the Glitch. Oh my god, this shit has hit the fan, folks. Anonymous is attacking Elon Musk. They're attacking X. They keep knocking it down. Elon, you stirred the hive. That's all I got to say. I've been watching these attacks live going on Facebook when I go on there, and the family has been attacking. They've been attacking X. They knocked X down. See, we have different branches in Anonymous, different sects in Anonymous, and because it's worldwide. And this is why it was imperative for the New World Order, for people like Trump, the billionaires, to actually infiltrate Anonymous first. Because this is a group of hackers, and we're actually activists, hackers. We want to expose what's wrong with the world. These kids want to fix things, and a lot of older ones are right behind them too. They've been trying to do this they were the ones. This is the biggest threat to the New World Order, to the billionaires, exposure of everything that they do, that get away with. The things that we can't get away with, they get away with. The rules that they make don't apply to them. Okay, so we started noticing this a long time ago, and in comes the computer age, and it's over for them. Okay, because when Anonymous started on 4chan, it was as soon as they found out that they can actually hack corporations, and all these little hackers got together and started tangoing down and hacking and retrieving information and secrets and things that the government was doing and not telling us about. Illegal things, war crimes, rapes, pedophiles everywhere. Anonymous was the biggest threat to the establishment. And they knew that, and that's why Trump infiltrated it. People like Alex Jones wanted to start a civil war in the United States using Anonymous, which, as it turns out, was started off as a peaceful civil disobedience. Hacking, ethically hacking information that the population should know about your leaders, what your leaders are doing and have been doing, and their plans and their agenda for civil unrest. So this information, they did hack, FBI, CIA. They found a list of Arab nations that the United States planned to attack and go to war with, to keep us in a perpetual state of war. And this makes money for them, for oil. They don't want to invest in clean energy. They want to destroy the planet. There's an agenda out here to just destroy Mother Earth, to end life, to crush people and oppress and control. Okay? These are the things that the younger generation, from Generation X on, we're not playing that game. We don't like it. We don't like to be told what to do. We want to be free. Who the fuck gives you the right to tell anybody where they can live, who they can love? As long as nobody's hurting animals, children, or other women, or other people. What business does any government, president, dictator have in our lives? What business do they have? Just run the business of running cleaning the streets and making sure our trash is picked up and everything runs smoothly. That's your job. Your job is to maintain, organize, not to tell people what to do, not to control people. Okay? Your business is making sure everything runs smooth for us. That's what we voted for, hired you for. You handle the business, okay? Nobody's telling you to get in our business, okay? We're not hurting anybody. None of your business. Your business is getting those numbers right. And it doesn't look like Elon's getting his numbers right these days, okay? So this fixation of control has got to stop. This is what Anonymous, civil, peaceful disobedience, civil hacking, ethical hacking, to expose the crimes, the plan to enslave humanity, the plan to control us and oppress us. That's why Anonymous was such a big threat, and why the billionaires had to infiltrate. And what happened was, Anonymous in the United States was infiltrated by the billionaires, by people like Trump, by Nazis. They're all in bed together. It doesn't matter. They can look like a maggot or they're Nazi. It's all one thing. Maggot, Nazi, communists, all that shit, all balled up in one. They all hang out together. It's that little group of 500 million people that are running the world and destroying it, while 7.5 billion of us are sitting around watching them do it. Okay, this is a game changer. The information age, the computer age is a game changer. They can't do what they did in Nazi Germany. They can't do what they did in Nazi Germany. Nazi Germany was like, how much was it to make a phone call to Germany or to Israel or to find out how your relative was? It was $2 a minute or something. Okay, it's not like real time right now. They can't do it right now. So they're, hey, I wonder what happened to so-and-so. Maybe I should call them. A week passes, a month passes. Well, let me wait till I get my check so I can make a phone call that's going to cost me $2 a minute to find out how somebody in Europe is doing today. That's the thing in the 1940s when they got away with all this genocide, okay? That was what it was about, okay? It's not like, try to come back now. Now go up to year 2025. Now we got the computer age. Now I can talk to you live in real time. How is it possible that you're going to commit the same war crimes that you did in the 1940s during World War II? No! At this day and age, you cannot do it, okay? It doesn't make sense. Elon, it doesn't make sense. Trump, it doesn't make sense. Rothschild, doesn't make sense. None of this shit makes sense, okay? I don't see how you think that you're going to destroy the world or whatever while we're all sitting here watching. And you know what? Anonymous has had it. This was the biggest threat. And they created QAnon with all this 17 number bullshit and GMO, whatever the fuck. And it was Trump. Individual one, Trump. Okay, it's QAnon. There is no security fucking clearance. Okay, there is nobody with, whatever. That was them already. The CIA together. Everybody that protects the pedophiles, that don't want all this information that we were giving to the public about who exactly runs your world and what their plans are and what they're doing and how they control and enslave us, okay? So we started where there was a lot of operations on exposing CPS, exposing how our government, with the help of Hillary Clinton. Now, I'm not going to start bashing Hillary Clinton and talking about frazzle drip and all that crazy QAnon shit, which is why a lot of them lost credibility, because they infiltrated us with that horse shit. I'm talking about legitimate. The Adoption Safe Families Act. Published by her. She's the one that created that. Bill Clinton passed it. Now, this gave our government, bunch of little agents, to be able to go into people's homes, people that were poor, single family parents, okay, on any little discrepancy, they would take their child away from them, okay, and this bill that they created gave that, they were able to take the biological parents away from their children. The children away from their biological parents in order to give to someone else that was going to get money to raise that child, because they think that it would be better for the child to be taken away from their biological parents that were having problems or God knows what happened, for any reason. Give it to complete strangers that give even less of a shit about these kids. All they want is that money. Okay, now what kind of people do you think want to be living off the government and just have and feed a kid a freaking Lunchable once a fucking day, or whatever the hell is going on in that household? They don't care as long as they're away from their biological parents. Okay, instead of helping the biological parents, okay, let's say they had a drug problem. You know how the opioid thing, how that was rigged. That was a fucking setup. Anyway, the opioid problem. Okay, this person has a problem with opioids because they got in an accident and they had to take these pills and now they're a junkie and they rather have that Oxycontin pill than take care of their kids. Okay, what do? Help them. Help them get off of the drugs that you fucking put them on to begin with. Don't take their children away from them and give it to complete strangers that end up being trafficked, sex trafficked. Okay? Things like that scared the shit out of Trump. Because we were hacking, we were getting in there, we're getting all this legitimate information, how it began and how it was good and how it ends up for these children. We were exposing all that. Operation Expose CPS with Asher. Asher had to go underground. He's the one that created it. I don't even know where Asher is anymore. A lot of people had to go underground because when you start those pedophiles up and they start getting angry, they start doing things like Elon Musk is doing right now with the Tesla and stuff, going under. How's that working out for you, motherfucker? You're in the record books now for the biggest loss, financial loss that one person ever had in the history. And it's going to get worse. And we're anonymous family. I left a video. We're attacking X right now. We're going to attack everything that even smells like Elon Musk. Okay, and Trump. We know you stole this election. The Democrats are scared shitless, and so are the Republicans that you keep threatening. Okay, this coup attempt is not happening. I don't know how other ways to follow, but Anonymous is still alive and fighting, and you stirred the hive, and they're attacking X, and all your little shit we're attacking. Even Starlink is being attacked. I seen it with my own eyes. They're attacking Starlink and X right now. Okay, and your little whatever the hell you hired to fuck with our Social Security, I don't know what the hell that's all about. And the idea that they're going to give you access to information, classified information on how the United States would get down in a war with China, and that's what you want. This is just such a obvious that when you corner a tiger, or he's not even a tiger, when you corner a mouse in a fucking corner, they're gonna throw their last death throes at you, you know what I'm saying? So this is what he's trying to do. He's locked in a corner. His Tesla's tanking. X will tank. X will not be worth a shit. We're gonna keep hacking that shit. They're gonna keep knocking that down. Knocking down your Starlink. I'm surprised you got those astronauts back on our planet. Isn't that amazing? After blowing up 120 fucking SpaceX spaceships out there, you managed to land these guys without killing them. That's really weird. It's really funny. I wouldn't have got on that fucking thing with your track record. Anyway, Elon, it's over for you. Okay? It's fucking over. Okay? We're gonna be all over you like white on rice. You're not gonna be able to do shit. But get the fuck out of my country is what you need to do. Pack your shit up and get your ass back to fucking South Africa and choke on the fucking emerald. That's what Elon Musk needs to be doing right now. Because as far as the United States, you never know what's going to happen. You know how, what's that name? David Bowie made that song with 9 Inch Nails. Trent, talk about I'm afraid of Americans. You really should be afraid of Americans. You really should be. Because we don't give a fuck and we're strapped. Okay? That's what I'm saying. And you think that the people that voted for Trump, what you did to those people, to bamboozle them, to use their own hate, that you knew that they hate anything that's not white and looks like them, to use that's in their nature. Maybe it's just self-preservation. They're just scared. But you use their fear. You use their ignorance. You use their hate for other people to make them so afraid that they voted for you without even thinking. Okay? And now they're the ones that are going to suffer the most under your so-called dictatorship that you're trying to implant here in the United States. Okay, you're directly attacking the people that voted for Trump the most. You want to take away their Social Security, their food stamps, their health care, their welfare. You want to take everything away from these people. You wanted to take stuff away from veterans until they started bitching, and then now you want to give them a bone to calm them down, right? Okay, it's not going to work. It's not happening. None of this shit is happening. Okay, Anonymous was infiltrated by Trump and all his little billionaire friends, and Alex Jones tried to take it over to implement the civil unrest that the New World Order agenda wants. They want civil unrest so they can put us down, lock us down, and put us in martial law. This is what Alex Jones wanted. 1776 again, and he also tried to infiltrate Anonymous to have us go to war for him, or to act like we're violent when we're not. This war will be won with intellect, okay? Intellect that people that are always violent do not have, cannot possess at all, ever. Because when you're violent like that, that's all it is. You're not really thinking about other ways. You don't think outside the box. You just want to fight. Like, sometimes I get that way, I admit it. Sometimes I just want to punch a Nazi. Okay, but that's not happening because peaceful. We're going to be peaceful about this because that's what they want. They want more. They want violence. So that's what drives them crazy about Anonymous. We're not violent. We're going to put all your information out there. Somehow Anonymous on TikTok, lowercase letters, Anon_1525 is the TikTok page. They're thinking about taking it down too, but they said they see it. They have information on how Elon Musk and Trump rigged this election and stole it. We have it. We're getting that information now. You may have put a dent in Anonymous in the United States and created this Q cunt shit that doesn't make any sense, that is all about Trump, and that number 17 and all that shit doesn't make any sense. All crazy. It's a cult. It's an absolute cult. And you made them wear MAGA, which in the Satanic Bible, a MAGA is the highest level priest. So they're all out here talking about MAGA, MAGA, right? Words have spells, words. All this black magic that they're doing, and these people are hypnotized. Have you ever seen how their eyes, they look crazy. They're absolutely crazy. Some of these people that are in this cult, and there's nothing we can do about them. We're just hoping that things get so unbearable for them, from the people that they voted in, that they start to wake up. And they just snap right out of it. Okay, snap out of it. These people hate your guts. They want to see you suffering, and you vote for them, and you still support them. These people, talk about save the children. Save the children. Find the document that I have with Epstein and Trump raping Katie Johnson at 13 years old down here in one of my videos. Okay, there's document there. Documentation. The doc number, case number, Epstein and Trump raped a 13-year-old child. That's what you vote. And don't tell me save the children. What about save Katie Johnson? You don't care about her? Okay, so this is what I'm saying, that it's a cult, twisted, all this shit that's going around, and Elon hurrying up and trying to find out China shit. You could tell, and it says it in the Bible, the devil in the last days will not have, will know that his time is short, and that's what he's going to start doing, all kinds of crazy things. But as luck will have it, many of us were born for this. We're ready for this. The Anonymous family, the real Anons, the real activists out there, the ones that want to fight the good fight, the ones that are fighting the good fight, the ones that are not getting paid to look at people's Social Security numbers, the 19-year-olds that are out there saying, you know what, screw these people. They're going to give me $5 in crypto for what? I can't even cash that shit now. Those that get it, you know, Elon played that trick. Oh, here, I'm going to give you $5 in crypto. You're going to be a billionaire in a couple of years. They can't even cash that shit now. Okay, you've been bamboozled. Wake up. Wake up. That's what I'm saying. The few of you that are right there, just wake up. Okay? While you're waking up, in the time that you decide you're going to wake up, we're going to be out here fighting this shit. We're going to go into the dark places to shine the light. We're not afraid. We're going to show the whole world everything that you're doing. Okay? This is not your grandfather's Nazi Germany, where somebody went missing for a week, and because people didn't want to pay $2 a minute to make a phone call, they would just let it go until they had the money to be able to contact this person. I can do this shit on real time right now. I can call Israel any part of the world and show my face and have them show their background and everything else. Okay, what part are you not understanding? You're still using the same playbook, but we're sitting here looking at you trying to destroy the world. We're looking right at you. What the fuck is going on here? Are you crazy? Are you in a different timeline? Is that what it is? You're still in the 1940s and you think you can get away with this shit? It's not happening, okay? Anonymous, you stirred the hive. The real Anons are coming now. We're going to knock down Twitter. We're going to knock down all that shit. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. X. Okay? And now all these recalled, disgusting cyber trucks and Trump making threats that if you attack one of these trucks that it's a crime. This coming from a fucking child rapist with 34 felonies. Okay, he's gonna arrest us for vandalizing. And you know, there's a truck parked, right? I've seen a couple that parked so close to my house, and you don't know how many times it's crossed my mind. But you know what? That's petty because it's gonna happen anyway. Just the thought of it, it's gonna happen. They have already recalled all of them in the United States, and who knows? Maybe that's what started all those brush fires in California. That's another thing that's coming up. You think we're not going to find this shit out? Who do you think you're fucking with, man? It's the information age. These people will hack the shit out of you. We're going to find everything out, and we're going to put it out there and expose it. Okay? So like I said, you stirred the hive. You stirred up the anonymous hive worldwide. Fuck a collective. This is worldwide anonymous. I see them all over the world attacking Tesla now and taking down X. Okay? And your Starlink also is in for a lot of shit too. So you better get those little 19-year-old boys, the 22-year-old boys that you just fucking hired to check out and make sure that and try to cover your ass. They don't have the skills. They don't have the gumption either. They don't have the passion that anonymous hacktivists have. Okay, because we're not doing this for money. We do this for the lulz. We do this to expose the evil in the world. We go into those dark areas. Like I said, we go into the dark to expose the light, honey. And that's what we're doing right now. And no matter what, Elon, no matter what you do, you're caught in quicksand right now. The entire Trump administration is caught in quicksand. We're all looking at you, wiggling, trying to get your way out of it. But you wrote a check your ass can't cash. The American people have had it. You may have a lot of cult members left. I'm sure of it. I'm sure, oh yeah, we still support Trump. I'm sure, honey. I'm sure but you're going to need an exorcism before this is all over with, okay? This is not even remotely close to normal, how you can continue to support a man that is literally destroying and trying to tear up our country. And I have more faith in my anonymous family putting the screws in Elon and Trump more than I do the Democrats. And the Democrats that I see AOC out there with Bernie in Las Vegas right now, talking about, we're going to fight the oligarchs. I'm afraid for their lives. And Jasmine Crockett, watch your back, girl. That Marjorie Taylor Greene looks like she's one sandwich short of a picnic, baby. And that bitch got weapons, and you never know. I'm just saying, you never know. These people are crazy. They all should actually really, and I really don't like to tell people that they should go seek help, professional help, because, like I said, that's another video I'm going to make about Operation Paperclip and how the United States hired all these Nazi doctors after the Nuremberg trials to create the psychiatric industry to mind control people. Because they were studying the effects. They were studying twins and stuff and how their mind, and that's what they were doing. It was all about mind control. That's the name of the game. Control and mind control. The TV mind controls you and all this shit. You know, there's just so much out there that is going on that we were trying to expose. Anonymous, the real Anonymous was trying to expose. And we were infiltrated in the United States by a bunch of neo-Nazi Confederate rednecks that hate themselves and hate everybody around them. Okay, just by a little handful of those, and that just snowballed into, into what it became. It became less than 1/3 of our population here in the United States hate themselves so much and are so poor and uneducated that they can't do anything but hate. Okay? That's what happened. But they can go vote. That's dangerous. Their grandparents were Confederates. They were left broke after the slaves were set free. These people are systematically broke ever since then, and angrier. Every generation, angrier and angrier. Same thing with the Nazis. Russia and the United States whooped that ass. They're still mad. They really didn't lose the war. Japan lost the war, like I said before. They were the ones that got bombed. And Germany, the Nazis just ran out of gas. And Hitler ran like a bitch to South America, and that was it. Who knows what else happened? But they're not going to tell you the truth. And the JFK file that Trump just released, I tried to get through it. And most of it was just talking, what I saw about it was, there was a social security number, JFK's in there. There was, what a hot mess. They wanted to know why Lee Harvey Oswald was married to Marion, I think her name was, and she was a Russian official. She was with the government, the Russian government, and he went over there and he visited Russia several times and tried to bring her back here. And he, I think, believed that there was only like 3 women that married American men in Russia that wanted to leave their country, Russia. It was like only 3 women that left Russia. The rest of them, they just stayed back there, and he was one of them. So they tried to integrate Lee Harvey Oswald's story. Remember, he was all the way up there and he shot JFK from the back, but somehow JFK's head went this way and not this way. But if you say anything, that's a conspiracy theory. You know, that's a lie. That's what's wrong with you? You crazy? He got shot from the back. Then came the grassy knoll. And like I said, it came from the front seat. That's why his head went back. And that's why Jacqueline Kennedy was trying to get away from the noise that came from the front of the car. That's why she crawled out the back. If the shot came from the back, why would you crawl back there? Anyway, these questions, you know, and the answers are all coming. Okay, Elon and Trump, the answers are coming. You're done. You're finished. We're all laughing at you, basically. You're going to be attacked by the not real anonymous family, not by QAnon. QAnon right now, I don't know where the fuck you guys are or where you're going now. How do you like that mutton now? How do you liking your shit now? QAnon. And you know, it's the last thing I do. I want the American public, the entire world, everybody that even watches even this video, whatever, to know that QAnon is not anonymous. Anytime you see one of those filthy QAnons rocking a Guy Fawkes mask, it's just a slap in the face. You are not anonymous. You entertain the idea of having a master called Trump, a pedophile, a fraud, a criminal, a disgrace, a diaper-shitting, fart-smelling motherfucker as your president, okay? And you have nothing to do with Anonymous. We Anonymous are anarchists, okay? And anarchy doesn't mean go crazy. Anarchist means don't tell me what to do and leave me alone, and you do what you want to do. I have no masters. No one should be telling me what to do. I am sovereign. I'm free. I'm not hurting anybody. If I want to do whatever I want to do, I should be able to do it without consent from anybody. Okay, if I'm doing something good for the world, I should even use less consent. But I like anything that we do. What do? We just love and want to be loved. That's it. Okay, so why do we need consent to live? Who gave them consent? Okay, that's the only thing. That's what anarchy is. Stop telling me what to do. Don't hurt people in front of me, because then I might have to get involved or say something. And that's it. And leave me alone. And live your life. And be happy. Go be happy. Go do what you love, who you want. Eat what you want. Pray to who you want to. Love whatever colors you want. Listen to whatever music you want. What the fuck? Live your life. And leave us alone. That's anarchy. Leave me alone. Okay? That's it. Okay? But the idea that you wrote Trump's orange nuts and shit, that means that you're not an anarchist. You're a Republican, and not even a Republican. You're a maggot. You're a traitor. You're a Nazi. You're a Confederate. You're anything but American. You are not American. Okay? Americans don't get down like that. Okay? But don't worry. We're going to show you how we get down now. We're going to be out in these streets. At every fucking turn. Protests everywhere. Protests vandalizing of Tesla, of Nazi cars, the boycotts that are going to come systematically and constantly. And you thought this is going to be easy, didn't you? No, it's not. Anonymous is here. Anonymous, like I said, I put a short down there and it says exactly what Anonymous is doing right now. We're attacking X, attacking SpaceX, all that shit. Anything that belongs to Tesla, we're doing it. You want war? You want them to play? You came to the United States to play Elon? Your ass should have stayed in South Africa and shit. You really should have never came here with your bullshit. And anybody else that supports this motherfucker and the Trump administration. You wrote a check, your ass can't cash. Okay, we have what? We just said he started. I'm excited. Are you kidding me? I can't wait to see all this shit go down, how it's going to go down. It'll be peacefully. They won't let us just wiggling and wanting us to fight while they're getting exposed. And never mind, Pam Bondi, never mind that, whatever the hell you thought you had on Trump and you fighting with Cash now and, oh, we shouldn't. Everybody knows Trump is a pedophile. We see the pictures. I got a picture right now on my Facebook with Trump on the little Lolita Express with 4 little blonde girls. Okay, so a picture speaks 1,000 words. Okay, and court documents. He's a rapist, a child rapist. Epstein's friend. It's over. It's over, motherfuckers. We're just getting started too. But it's already over. You already hurting? Oh, Elon wants us to... empathy is a bad thing, huh, Elon? Is empathy really a bad thing? I have empathy, Hayoka, empath. I feel everything, and it's who I am. I'm an empath, okay? Very sensitive. I can read things. And you think that's a weakness? And for some reason, I cannot find it in my empathetic heart to cry over what's going to happen to X, to Tesla, to your Starlink, to all your bullshit. I can't feel bad for you, man. And it's gonna hit hard. And you think you're hurting now. It's only been 3 months, bitch. Man up, motherfucker. You wanna play ball? Let's do this. Let's do this thing, Nazi. Let's go! All right, and we got this. Peace.